It's the Sean Widmer Podcast. It's a journal by someone that just really doesn't like to write.
Hey there. Is this five? 5 in a row? Oh, baby. Okay, let's talk Toy Story 5 today. Let's talk movies today. I've got some stats for you stat junkies, and some thoughts on Toy Story 5. We went to see Toy Story 5 Saturday afternoon, and I was very excited about it. The kids were fired up. The kids brought toys to the movie. Olivia brought Jessie. Huck brought Bullseye. Huck brought Slinky Dog. Woods brought Buzz Lightyear and Bullseye. That's what it was. So we get there. It's great theater here in Lexington. And we went and got our seats, and Anna and Woods came right at the buzzer. Like they went, smart move by Anna not to bring Woods for the previews. So they showed up at the right after the previews ended, right as the movie was starting. Great timing. And so the previews themselves, Huck was going nuts. Like getting him in a movie theater. It's larger than life. It's loud. I have a great video of him screaming excitement every time a new preview starts. He's just like, oh my goodness. What is this movie? He doesn't have any clue what the movie is. What is this movie? What is this movie? He's so excited. So it's just great, cute kid stuff. We get to the movie though, and let me just give you my story with Toy Story 5. So I watched the movie, and if you haven't seen it at all, I'm not going to spoil it for reasons we'll get to here in a minute. But there is a part in the movie about 40 minutes in where Jessie is at the house of this girl, Blaze, I think the girl's name is. And that was the last of the movie I saw. Woods made it about 40 minutes into the movie, and then he was rip-roaring, ready to bounce around. He needed to run. So he and I left the theater, and we walked through the halls of the theater, and there's a little arcade he ran through, and we walked around for an hour. Germany versus Ivory Coast was on, so I got to watch Germany score 2 goals in like 15 minutes or whatever it was to win. Great for my Sense Sports. My Sense Sports, if you're not on Sense Sports or Fliff, you get the free money. If you can get over $50, you cash out. I think I had, what was it, $15 or something like that on the game to get up to $23, and I won it thanks to Germany. So that's neither here nor there. That's just promoting something I think everyone should be into, so you're not wasting your real money if you have a problem with sports gambling. Okay, so this has happened, though, with the last, I think, 3 movies I've gone to with the kids outside of 1. So I forget what the first one was, but the Mario movie, I left early. Then there was another one we watched in Lexington. I'm trying to remember what it was. Doggone it, what was it? Mario movie we left early because Huck got a little scared. So he and I had to leave, and Olivia stayed in with Mom. Then we went to another one, and Huck just got bored, and he and I ran around. And then we did see Inside Out 2, and Woods was not with us, so I saw the whole thing. And now Toy Story 5, Woods was fired up, and so I didn't get to see the end of it. So now I'm in this world where I don't know the end of Toy Story 5, and it's driving me crazy. I cannot give you a review of it, and I'm probably not going to go pay $15 or whatever to go see it now. So now I'm just in a state of I will not know how Toy Story 5 ends until it comes out to Disney+. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Unless someone wants to give me a full review. Maybe I might get on YouTube and just have it spoiled. And that would be fine. It's a kid's movie, so I'm okay with that. But I will watch it at some point. It's funny. This is how it was with the Mario movie. I saw it in theaters, didn't get to see the end, and then I was like, dang it, I've got to wait 5 months to see the ending. And that's what happened. Now, since then, I've seen the Mario movie about 40 million times. So I better be careful what I'm complaining about, because oh man, I didn't get to see Toy Story 5. I will not be saying the same thing next year at this time. I will be like, holy cow, can they rip that from the streaming platform for like a month? I wanted to give Pixar a shout out. I wanted to give Pixar some love for something because it has been since 1995. So let me see here. 1995 movies. I just want to see real quick. Because I think, Toy Story is 1995. Okay, here we go. It popped right up how I wanted this to work out. In 1995, the 2 big kids movies, animated kids movies, number 3 for the year was Toy Story. Number 4, have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue horned moon? A movie I've never seen. I'll be honest and admit it right now. My sister's seen it a bunch. Pocahontas never did it for me. I was never interested in it. I've seen the beginning of it probably 10 times and never watched all of Pocahontas. So, Pocahontas. Think about Pocahontas. Think about Toy Story. In 1995, the difference in what those movies look like is insane, right? We're looking at regular cartoon movies at the time. Lion King's Aladdin, Pocahontas, Little Mermaid, 2D drawings. Toy Story comes in, and it was, I remember thinking, this is real. Woody and Buzz are real. We've since watched Toy Story, and it still looks good. It's obviously dated, but it's still unbelievable technology by Pixar. We now fast forward into 2026, some 31 years later. I don't know what Pixar's doing. I don't know if they just hired the smartest person in the world. Their graphics are insane. It just right off the bat, I was like, holy cow. This is wild how good the graphics are. There's a bunch of Buzz Lightyear stuff at the beginning, and I was like, these look awesome. So congrats to Pixar on just 31 years of dominance in the graphics front. Very cool. Very awesome. So let me give you some Toy Story stats before we get out of here. So Toy Story opening weekend, it looks like it could be right around 170 million, but 170 million, but I don't know yet. So we can't lock in on what the actual weekend box office for Toy Story 5 is, but they did have $71 million on opening day. A huge opening day for Toy Story 5. Huge opening day in the theater. So I was like, okay, well, where does $71 million opening day stack up all time? Because, the movie theater is not the same as it used to be. Not as many people go into the movies. But is this like one of those movies that's just going to be way up there in the top 5? And we don't forget, Toy Story, what Toy Story 5 did. Well, $71 million on opening day, according to boxofficemojo.com, puts Toy Story 5 at number 24 overall. Just ahead of The Hunger Games Catching Fire from 2013 that made $70,950,000, and right behind Rogue One, a Star Wars story from 2016 that made $71,094,000. So number 24 for Toy Story 5. Well, then I just got on this list and I'm like, okay, let's look at the top 10 here, and then you can see if you went to them in theater and were part of this. I'll let you know if I went to it in theater. We'll see how many of the top 10 I went to in theater. I'm semi-ashamed to admit there's one of these I haven't seen, and I have thought about watching it 400 times since it came out. I wanted to see it in theaters so badly, but timing, we had just had Woods, and it was not in the cards. Maybe we hadn't had Woods. Maybe it was just we had just moved to Lexington. Something was going on. No, we had just had Woods. 2024. Okay, here we go. Number 10, Age of Ultron. Avengers Age of Ultron. The second Avengers movie, $84 million. Saw it in theaters. Freaking loved it. Number 9, Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. Came out in 2019. $89 million. Saw it in theaters. Freaking loved it. I'm not a Star Wars. I don't nitpick Star Wars movies. I've loved Star Wars since I was a tiny child. I love Star Wars. So I loved it. Number 8, saw this one with Marcus and Mike, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, 2022, $90 million. Loved it. Thought it was really cool. I saw that in theaters. Number 7, Harry Potter, Boy Wizard and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, the final Harry Potter movie, made $91 million in 2011. Saw that in theaters. Absolutely loved it. The one I have not seen at all, with $96 million in 2024, Deadpool and Wolverine. And I know I would love it because I loved all the other Deadpool movies. I've loved all the Wolverine movies. I love Marvel movies. I just haven't seen it. So 96 million, number 6. I've not seen all the top 10. Number 5, 104 million, our first 100 million opening day movie, Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. I freaking loved The Last Jedi. Number 4, Avengers Infinity War. That was the third of the 4 movies of the Avengers movies. Really good movie. Not my favorite, Not my favorite. I prefer all three other Avengers movies over Infinity War. I think I need to rewatch it. Saw it in theaters, enjoyed it. Number 3, Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. I remember the hype on that movie was insane. Right, we're getting a new Star Wars trilogy. This is 2015. I went opening weekend. I did the whole thing. I think I saw it twice in one day, if I recall. I think I saw it on one of the first showings, and then I saw it late at night. So I freaking loved it. And number 2, Spider-Man No Way Home. Saw it. Did not see it in theaters. No, I did see No Way Home in theaters. It's the other one. Wait, is No Way Home? All right, hang on. I'm going to do a little Googling here. Spider-Man movies. I can't believe Spider-Man number 2, by the way. Very cool. Spider-Man number 2. No Way Home was the most recent one. I did see that one in theaters. It was the Amazing Spider-Man. Wait, is that right? Is there only one Tom Holland Spider-Man movie? Why am I? Oh, there we go. Spider-Man Far From Home is the one I did not see in. Sorry, yeah, Spider-Man. There's a bunch. There's 3 Spider-Mans. Saw Spider-Man Homecoming at home. There we go. Now I've got it figured out. Thanks for bearing with me. Spider-Man Homecoming. Saw at home. Then I realized how much I liked Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I've seen the rest of them in theater. So Spider-Man No Way Home number 2. I'm curious. Spider-Man. This next Spider-Man movie that comes out in a couple weeks. Let's see. New Spider. This is just a Google episode. Spider-Man movie. Spider-Man Brand New Day comes out July 30th. It's gonna be in top 5 for sure. It's gonna be in top 5. Tom Holland Spider-Man movies just crush. Number 1, Avengers Endgame, 157 million. So it's so funny. Spider-Man No Way Home, 120. Like the top 5. There's a ton of movies in the 80s and 90s. Top 5 goes. By the way, saw Avengers Endgame in theaters. It's one of my favorite movies ever. Star Wars 104 million. Avengers Infinity War 106 million. Star Wars Force Awakens 119. So there's a pretty good jump. Then a $2 million jump from number 3 to number 2, where Spider-Man No Way Home was 121. And then it is a $36 million jump to Avengers Endgame. Avengers Endgame made $157 million on opening weekend or opening day. One day in April of 2019. Crazy. All right, there's some movie talk for you. I got to go see the end of Toy Story 5 at some point. I don't know. I wish I could get my daughter to reenact it with all the Toy Story toys we have here. She knows where I left off. Reenact it live theater style Toy Story 5. All right, thanks for listening. 5 in a row. Take that. Rewind it back.